The Mental Files Book 10 is here. It's the first 6 stories edition. You're going to get the whole season in one book. I'm going to jump into the intro for you. The first book is Sheep Among Wolves. The action continues with Dr. John Doe, and then A Tent Under the Bridge. And right along with those characters on The Defenders of the Week, then Ready, Willing, and Able, and jump into the season finale, The Mental Files Out of Control. And these are all by Nurse Anne, and those are on Amazon. That's Nurse Anne with an E, and it's also read for free on my website, nurseanne.com, on the podcast tab. And there's also podcasts where I read you the chapters, and then we break it apart to see how it relates to real life drama and our inner thought struggles. Get some biblical prescriptions, some wisdom as it relates to life to help us walk through this journey. So let's jump into the intro of Book 10, which is The Mental Files First 6 Stories Edition. You're going to ride along with those frontline workers as they try to rescue those in crisis. Mental, physical, and spiritual. Thought and memory disorders, disabilities, homelessness, addictions, despair, bullying, and more inspiration battles. And there's a lot of advocacy and awareness for that, not to mention the inner thought strongholds and relationship drama of the workers. What role does God play in the outcome? The shifts are 24/7, so buckle up for the compelling drama series filled with danger, action, suspense, romance, faith, and inspiration. And now for the intro of Book 1. Book 1 is Sheep Among Wolves. Ride along with Officer Leon and caseworker Lita as they try to convince the man peered on the bridge not to do the unthinkable. And will the naive young lady with the unexpected test result, whose mind is being ravaged by frightening hallucinations, trust the frontline workers? Or would she listen to her so-called boyfriend that she met at the bus stop? If only the little lamb knew the dangerous plans the street predator had in mind for her. Will the lonely caseworker fall for the handsome officer in spite of the nagging red flags? Will she rely on her faith or go with her feelings? Will the young man caught in the web of crime find a way out? Then, ride along on the journey as the drama continues in the next story, The Mental Files, Dr. John Doe. Why was the gray-haired man with a confused look running in and out of traffic, screaming that he was a doctor? Follow Officer Leon, caseworker Lita, the nurses, and their newest ride-along on the adventure from the street to the healthcare system. Can they figure out who the mystery man really is? And what about the young man who just narrowly escaped a life of crime? Will his negative thoughts pull him down further and place his loved ones in danger? Or can he find inspiration to pursue a better life? Will the caseworker and officer take their relationship to the next level? Thought battles and memory struggles rage in this ongoing drama. Continue the adventure in the next story, The Mental Files, A Tent Under the Bridge. Why does Abigail continue to live under the bridge? Will she allow the frontline workers to help her find a safer and healthier life? Will her long-lost mystery daughter be able to forgive her? Or will Abigail's choices place her daughter in further danger? Ride along with Mars on his first paramedic shifts. Can he handle the intense trauma and drama? Will the handsome officer ask his big question to the beautiful caseworker? Or will his buddies convince him he will never change and will be making a mistake and just break her heart? Join the frontline workers as they continue rescue efforts for the minds and lives of the vulnerable. The story continues. The Mental Files Defenders of the Week. Can Chandra Break out of her paralyzing fear and anxiety. Stop allowing the bullies to take over her existence and place her in danger. Will she be able to help the stranger with a similar struggle, or will the opposition take them both down? Will the Frontline Workers Project to help the less fortunate be thwarted by the community and church members who don't want their comfort disturbed? Is the opposition willing to place others in danger to keep their status quo? Strongholds to be broken? A God who is able. The shifts are 24/7. Buckle up as the bumpy ride continues. The mental files. Ready, willing, and able. Ride along again with the Frontline Workers on the continuing drama as they discover that problems exist in every type of household, for richer or poorer. And sometimes the unlikeliest of people can be the actual heroes. Abilities triumph over a spectrum of doubt. Will the young paramedic make wise or hasty relationship decisions? Why does the mental health nurse get sent to the ER? Can the community and church finally accept the so-called different people in their midst? Leading you into the action with the season finale. The Mental Files, Out of Control, season finale. One more won't hurt. When does the seemingly harmless fun cross into the realm of out of control? Placing others in danger. Does the entitled patient comply with his treatment, or will he make the Frontline Workers pay? Will the big event get canceled due to the officer's mistake? Can he be forgiven, given the benefit of the doubt? What will reign? New beginnings or old habits? Get ready to be a part of the adventure, advocacy, awareness, and action. And that's the Mental Files. Book 10 is actually the Mental Files First 6 Stories edition by Nurse Anne. And once again, that's on Amazon, Kindle, and paperback. And that's The Mental Files by Nurse Anne, Anne with an E. You can see all 10 books there. You can just grab the last book, which is book 10. You're going to get the whole series in one book, and it's practically free after you would have bought the individual stories. And I did that for you because I know we all need to save money these days. So, The Mental Files Book 10, you're going to get the complete series in one book. And then you can also go to nurseann.com and hear the audiobook versions for free and check out the nurseann.com podcast. And there's one more book that's not related to the series that you can check out. It's Word Puzzles Devotional by Nurse Anne. And what that is, it's interesting words in an A to Z format, and those interesting words are linked to everyday life struggles and then paired with a biblical prescription to help us navigate our life journey. So these are interesting words to help us for daily wisdom. Get your dose of daily wisdom and fun from the ultimate wordsmith. And that's Word Puzzles Devotional by Nurse Anne, also available on Amazon. And we also get into that on the podcast and my website, nurseann.com. And I'll see you over at nurseann.com and at Amazon in a complete drama series.